Hello, and welcome to another episode of Animo Baseball, where I'm your host, Animo. And so I've already gone through all my spring training episodes, got them recorded. Well, at the end of the Rockies episode, I left off with, basically, I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to try to make this work because I'm about to take on a huge project if I choose to do it. And yes, I'm going to do it. However, it's not one project, it's two. So for the next 116 weeks, by that point it'll probably be 118 by the end of it. Yeah. I'm going to break down every single World Series winner in Major League Baseball history. I've even started doing the research for 1903 and 1904. Despite the fact that there wasn't one in 1904, I'm still going to do an episode anyway. The point is going to be to try to understand the team, understand Major League Baseball at the time, and basically just put some history out there, because I love history, I love baseball, put the two together, noodly appendages combined. Makes me happy. So, that's going to be the Monday show. That's why it's going to be so many weeks out. Because as it stands right now, this being March 2021, there are 116 World Series winners throughout all baseball history. There's only 30 teams, so obviously it gets redundant. A couple of teams more than others. However, I'm going to do it. I'm going to break down every single one of them. I think I made it clear I am not a Yankees fan, but I'm going to break every single one of them down too. There's 27 of those titles. I'm going to break down all of them. And I'm going to be as fair and impartial as humanly possible. Look, I made it clear I don't like the Yankees, but I do respect them. I like Joe DiMaggio. I like hearing about Babe Ruth. I like hearing about Derek Jeter. I respect the hell out of that guy. So, yeah, I'm going to do that every single Monday. There will be two exceptions. October, I'm going to be doing a series preview and a series breakdown for all the wildcard games, the Division Series, the League Championship Series, and the World Series. I did that on my podcast last year. It got kind of complicated, and I don't really know how well I did. At least looking back. I need to go back and do that. I digress. I'm going to do that this year, so in October, there will be a temporary hiatus on doing the Monday show. And the Friday show really won't be necessary. Because, I'm still going to do the Friday show, throughout the regular season. But the whole point of the Friday show is basically just to catch up on the week. And there's a really catchy title I'd like to use, but I can't because it's copyrighted by Major League Baseball. That's why I'm not saying it. So, I'm going to keep doing the Friday show. And still going to break down the Nationals and the Orioles. And if I can bring it back and I'm not completely exhausted, I'll start doing the Red Sox again too. Or if there's a specific team you want me to talk about, I'll focus on them instead. Because, look, I don't have to be, emotionally engaged in a specific team to talk about them. I'm more than happy to take your questions. I'm more than happy to focus on what you want, you the viewer. Because as much as I love talking about the Orioles and the Nationals, because I know them a little bit better, it's for you guys, so So I mentioned that there will be a hiatus in October. Well, next March, there's going to be another hiatus as well because of what I just did. Breaking down every single team during spring training every single day. I am not going to stop doing that. Okay, I like doing that, and there's been a surprising number of teams who really, or number of people who want me to break down the Tigers. And hey, more power to you. But I didn't expect that to have the most views of all team previews. But hey, you want me to break them? If you want me to break down the Tigers, I'll break down the Tigers. Okay. They're a year away from being a year away, but they got some prospects that I honestly think are gonna make them good. I don't know much about minor league baseball, but if you want me to work on a certain team's farm league, I can definitely start doing some of that research. So I'll mention that there are 2 projects. I just broke down the Friday show, which isn't really going to change much. Now, like November through February, I haven't got that figured out yet because that's off season and I kind of need a break. But almighty YouTube algorithm doesn't like that, so whatever. The other thing that I'm going to be doing, I'm actually going to start a Wednesday show. During the regular season and going through November, because I'm taking the break during October, there are 30 Major League Baseball teams. Off the top of your head, how many managers can you name? Probably know Aaron Boone, Dave Roberts. You may know Alex Cora is back with the Red Sox. Unless if you're an Orioles fan, you may or may not know about Brandon Hyde. If you're not a Nationals fan, you may or may not know about Davey Johnson. And unless you really follow the White Sox, you probably don't know La Russa is managing for the first time in a decade. So I'm going to do an episode every single Wednesday where I break down one manager for a team. I'm going to go back as far as I can, and I'm just going to break them down all together. And that's going to go through November because I'm taking the break in October to focus on the playoffs. That is my plan. And if you'd like to let me know your thoughts on my plan, you can do so down in the comments below. Or if you're listening on my podcast, just come over to my YouTube channel and let me know in the comments. It's by far the easiest way to get in contact with me. I'm actually really glad I started this channel now. So, with that being said, thank you for listening. Cheers until next time.